The other thing that I added was this view unsubscribes. Now, I'm going to show this to you just so that you see kind of the outcome. But whenever you go into view unsubscribes, it will show you a list of anybody that has unsubscribed either from your email list or is on your do not call list for your phones. So your phones could have do not calls. I don't have any of those. But for my emails, I can do emails, and it'll show each one of them. If I want, maybe I know a certain email address and it shouldn't be on there, I can remove them just by clicking on this, and it will remove them from the unsubscribe list. So a quick way there, I can search that email address and find them. I've also got the ability to import and export these names. So if for whatever reason, maybe you're coming from another application of some sort and you had a previous list of unsubscribes, you can import that from a CSV file. The way I designed that was it doesn't matter what format it's in, as long as it's in CSV. If any of those columns have email addresses, it will add them to the list. Also, if you have SendGrid set up, and if inside of SendGrid you had unsubscribed, the master list of unsubscribes, the globals, it will import those as well. So it keeps those names that you had in SendGrid or on CSV files. It'll mark them as unsubscribed inside of SAM. Now, what does that actually do? So let me go into a name here. One of our dead presidents. These are just sample data here. Here we have all kinds of information about the contact. Over here is the phone number, and again, this is just a bogus phone number. If you edit this phone number, choose the little 3 dots and then choose edit, there's an option here for do not call. Okay, if I choose do not call and click on update, then it turns that phone number red in the list. Since it's already selected, I don't unselect it. I probably should. But if I tried to reselect this, it'll say you can't select a phone number to call if they're on the do not call list. Likewise, on the email side, if you come over here to the emails, I can do the same type of thing. I can edit that email address, and I can say, put them on the unsubscribe list. Whenever I do that and update, it does the same thing where it turns it red. You won't be able to select it. If I add a different address, email address, and select it, it'll let me select it. But if I have a unsubscribe, it won't let me select that. It's only selected because it was previously selected. Now, if I come back over here, that was Julia. If I come back over here and I say view unsubscribed, now Julia is in my unsubscribed list. Likewise, if you've got SendGrid set up, it's gone ahead and put Julia into the unsubscribed of SendGrid as well. So if you're sending through SendGrid and that name just happens to get sent through SendGrid, it will stop it before it even gets out. Whenever it's in this list within SAM, anytime you have an email that's in your outbox, it will check this list to see if you're trying to send it to any of these. And if you are, or if they're in the CC list or BCC list, it will stop it from going out. Whenever you're in this list, and maybe you just want to go to this contact, so I can go to Julia, I can click on Julia, and maybe I want to say, well, yeah, she called me and she does want to be back on the list, so I can come back in here, edit. I can turn that back off, hit the update. At that point, the email address is no longer red. Whenever I go back to see my email list, it takes Julia off the list. It's also taking it out of SendGrid. So again, keeping it as good as possible. Now, I did add her on the phone list. So if I come here to the phones, you'll see that her phone number is on the do not call. So there'll be some more stuff on that call list dealing with that, making sure that you don't call your do not call list. So that's pretty much the unsubscribed. Any questions